Hey, it's Jasper. Do you like gambling? I love gambling. Who doesn't love gambling? Do you like Fallout New Vegas and its slot machines? What about Balatro? What about Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers? Or, even if gambling isn't your thing, do you love Buckshot Roulette? I bet you do. The name of the game is called Clover. And before I continue, photosensitivity epilepsy warning. If you're skittish to flashing lights or images, proceed with caution. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's get into this video. Alright, here we are at the title screen proper. And it's gritty, it's dark, I love it. But it's got all that appeal of a slot machine and gambling. I love it, so. Alright. So, here we are. Welcome! I hear you like to gamble. No need to panic. You can play and forget about the world outside. Alright, so of course we have our gambling machine over here. This right here happens to be our charms. We can have up to 7 of those. We got symbols on what all the different patterns or how much they're worth, the percentage of which they will show up. Here on the right, we have all the different possible patterns that they could show up on the gambling machine, as well as how much they're going to be paying out. Here we have our deadline bonus. We can get potentially extra tickets and some money if we were to hit the deadline before it reaches 0 or into the next round. We have our debt, which is what we have to get to, deposited coins, and down here is our interest. The more coins that we put in, the more money we're going to get. So it's all great. And of course here, we get a special little prize if we manage to get far enough into the game. These are our lucky charms. Lucky charms are going to help us rig the game in our favor because I do not like those odds, which every time that we complete a deadline, we can restock the inventory for free or pay a little bit of cash. Got rarities up there. Phone guy's going to be involved a bit later once we hit our deadlines. And then this just shows us all of our different things that we've unlocked. Alright, how many spins we're going? 7.
Let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling. Alright. Nothing. Nice. 4. Okay. 22 coins. And we got 2 in interest as well as a ticket. Wonderful. Up here it shows us the max spends based on what it's going to cost for this deadline. And it will mention this, but it does go up as we play. So you always want to keep at least 7. There we go. If in the event you have like odd amount of coins, it will change to allow you to put the exact amount of coins in so you can do the maximum roll. Smaller rolls will give you more tickets. Alrighty, so I think I'm going to start off with Hamas. Hamas, 7 luck. Luck is what you need to rig this game in your favor. 7 luck for the last spin of the round. It's worth it to me. Alright, back to gambling.
Let's go gambling.
Nice. Wonderful. Please, I just need 1 spin. Come on, baby, give me that luck. Yeah! See, that's what I'm talking about. You have 1 round left to deposit your coins. You've been warned. Alright, well luckily I have enough, and I definitely want to get those 4 tickets. Because even though I really would like to have the extra spins, I'm not going to be able to get that this round, so. Good job! How about another deadline? You now need to reach the amount of 200 coins. Here's your deadline bonus. Don't say I never treat you. By the way, the cost of the slot machine increases after every deadline. The phone is ringing. Hi. Hey, any news? Alright, so Phone Guy gives us the ability to further rig the game in our favor by presenting us with 3 options. Our options include double the value of lemons and cherries, coins, which manifest more often, permanently, or it could increase the value of the patterns with 3 or less symbols by their base value, so just by 1, or by 10, or by 7, whatever it is supposed to be. But personally, I would like to double the value of my lemons and cherries, since they are the least paying symbols. No wonder you can't strive on sandwiches. Rude. That phone should be disconnected. Ooh, okay, so this is big. Fake coin. 10% chance, not very often, but it happens a lot often than you think. 1 extra spin, plus 4 luck for that spin. Yes, please. Clover pet. Plus 1 for every 5 you own. I don't have a whole lot. How much does it cost for a spin? 14? Let's respin this, see what we can get. Ooh, alright. I want more spins, so we're just going to leave it at that. Let's get back to the game. We got 2 out of 7 ready. Alright, and let's go for another 7 spins.
Let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling. No dice. Oh, sweet. We got an extra spin. See, I'm really glad that I made the cherries a bit more expensive. Well, thankfully, because all we've been getting is cherries. Man. Ooh, last spin. Let's go. Ooh, for whom the bell tolls, baby. Give me that sweet... And wonderful. So not only did we get a bunch of coins, but we got an extra spin. Also, while you're spinning, you are able to double check the symbols and the patterns, as well as you're able to see the deadline and the deadline bonus. Just a fun little tip. And one other thing, in case anybody hasn't mentioned it. This little robot devil up here, click on him to check the voicemails that you said on the phone. So, that's pretty good. Anyway, on to our last spin. And that triggers again. And we get cherries! So thankful that I got that extra phone call. Okay. Well, we are swimming in it right now. Let's head on over and deposit our coins. Alright, and just like that, we're ahead of the game. Plus, we can get more spins, which we always love more spins. Alright, we are up to 9 spins left. Alright, we now have 9 spins. Let's get it done. Alright, we got ourselves an extra spin. Not bad. More bells. Cherries, love to see them. Even more bells. Lady Luck's coming around. Even more cherries. Nothing. Nuts. I got some lemons. Alright, big luck, big spin, and we got the jackpot. The bells are ringing, and Lady Luck is singing. See, this is why I love the addictive nature of this game. The lights, the flashy imagery, and we're about ready to fall. So, let's go ahead and pay off our deadline. So I can debate on if I want to spin again, or if I want to just pay this off and get the bonus. Well, I only have 1 ticket, so it's very unlikely that I could buy anything, so let's just pay it off. You can now encounter the pattern 666, the devil's numbers. If you score it at the slot machine, you'll lose all the money you've earned that round. No bueno, no good. Let's try to avoid it. And we now need to reach the amount of 666. Quite a step up from 200, I can definitely say that. Okay. And another phone. Okay, this is big. Horseshoe. Yes, I will get to you in a moment. Horseshoes. Charms that trigger randomly, so if you remember that lucky coin, 10% chance, this is going to double that to 20. We want this. Let's see. Lost briefcase. Doesn't take space, so that's great. Immediately earn 30% of the debt amount, which I don't think I need right now. I still got my rolls. Yeah, I think I'm good. Holy Bible. Good for if we get a 666. Highly doubt that's going to happen. I'm feeling confident as ever. And then Golden Bell. Golden Bell is good, but I really prefer Golden Cherries. What Golden of any of the symbols do? 20% chance, bump that up to 40 with our Lucky Charm, for bells to have a golden modifier. The golden symbol that is in the slot machine allows it to permanently double what it's worth every single time that we get a payout involving a golden bell. I'm good on that for right now. I don't want to waste my last two Clover tickets. What's going on? Winning! Let's see, I don't care about the price. 2 Lucky Charms are free, but set my Clovers to 0. That could be good. Doublers Clover tickets set. I've never understood the point of this one. I mean, yes, you can spend your Clover tickets, the one of them, to get a free spin. That's a heck of a gamble. To double your tickets. It just doesn't seem like that's worth it to me. And of course, we don't want to half the chances for our cherries and our limes because we buffed them up. I'll be right back. Let's change this. Coins picture. Ambitious. Ooh. So this is really good. This allows us to manipulate it using that button over there. So let's see if we can get it for free. Are you sure? Yes, I don't care about the price. And we got lucky and it's free. And you know what? This is free as well. Lost briefcase. We'll take it. So now we have even less that we have to pay. So, heck yeah. And now, this cute little button does a little dance for us to let us know to press it. Back to gambling.
Let's go.
Alright, we're going to hit the button. There's a higher chance of us to get coins. Which coins, even though they only pay out one more, they now have a 28.9% chance of coming and helping us out. Which is not this case. Also, the chances of getting the 666 are only 1.5%. I call BS on that. I have received the dreaded 3 6s before, and it felt like it was a lot more often than 1.5%. By the way, this button press carries for this entire round. That's why I wanted to get the extra spins. We got coins and an extra spin. These together are going to win us the game. I can already feel it. Coins and lemons, 42. Nothing. Nothing. All right, we got some Irish luck with some coins. Heck yeah. More coins. Well, at least we got an extra spin out of it. Luck be the lady. Ah, more coins. And another spin. You see what I mean? Even at 20%, it's already hit us like, what, 2-3 times? It's worth it, I'm telling you. Some clovers. Some diamonds. And last lucky spin. And we got some good diamonds. Nope, we got one more, which means even more luck. Luck on top of luck, and we're getting the jackpot. Give me them diamonds. I'm rich. Heck yeah. We are killing it. This run is insane. Alright. Well, we can definitely pay it off now. Which, 8 Clover tickets? I think that's good. Let's do it. Let's pay it all off. Congratulations again! But you'll never have enough. Am I right? You're right. You now need to reach the amount of 2,222. I can do that. And of course, our coin button power up has reset. Ooh, the P. Ah, that's interesting. If I want to get that. Which, along with that, yeah. What am I at right now? Ooh, this would be perfect. Okay, I got an idea. Crazy idea, guys. So, first, let's answer the phone guy. Is there something you want to talk about? Let's see. Let's just double the values of the cherries and lemons. Okay, so this is big. This is real big, and we have the right amount of stuff. Number one you can get from going here. You can take a leak, you can take a dump. I've taken both, so do with that what you will. It gives you the number 1 or the number 2. We happen to have the number 1. We also happen to have the button press power-up. This will allow it to where if we press that button for that round, this only has 1 charge, it will double whatever it is we get that's yellow. One of those being coins. So, we're going to get that. We're also at 6 out of 7 charms. This nuclear button, all lucky charms that involve the button are going to trigger an additional time. You see what I'm getting at? But it gives us -1 to our charm space. So I'm going to go ahead and select Clover Pet. Because Clover Pet, for every 5 tokens that I own, I'll get +1 to the symbol multiplier. I'm going to have less than 5 when I buy both of these, but we are now maxed out. However, with the nuclear button, crap. I didn't think that through. Okay, let's get rid of, where's it at? Let's get rid of the Clover Pet. Oh my goodness. Rookie mistake. I was wanting to say that we can't normally have 7 if we get this. I should have just picked this. There. Now I have 7 out of 6 of the charms. So I'm able to get these 3. So let's just, oh my goodness. How embarrassing. Let's just get back to the spins.
Let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling, forget about our troubles. So, we're going to trigger this, and it's going to go boom, 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 boom. Just like that, we now have almost a 50% chance to get gold coins. And when I do get gold coins, it's going to happen again and again. It's going to be epic. Coins, coins, coins. Look at that, 30 coins off of just 1 spin. And we get extra luck on our next spin. Oh. Holy Bible, good for if we get a 666. Highly doubt that's going to happen. Remember how earlier I said that it's a 1.5% chance? I feel like we're going to see a few more of these. Cherries, not bad. More gold. My doubloons. Very nice. And another free spin. The only thing that would make this setup perfect is if I was to get rid of, say, the lucky charm, which we can't now because we already have the nuclear button. We want to keep it like this. But I would recommend if I could go back and change this, I would probably have took anything that has to do with the golden coin, because then we would just be constantly increasing our coins. More coins! And yet another spin. They just keep coming. Lady Luck doesn't want us to step away from the table. Diamonds. Gold. And yet another one. 20% chance, and we've had, what, 4 extra spins this entire time? That could have been bad. Last spin. Gold, 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 gold! And just like that, we are over 1,000. I love it. Alright, so we're going to take that. And I feel confident that we can respin once. Nothing. I want to try to find a way to recharge. Because, like I said, the number 1, it only has 1 charge. And that's per deadline. But if we can get a... Whoa, excuse me. But if we can get a way to get the battery, we'll be able to recharge all of our charges. So for now, let's just go ahead and there. And I'm going to respin it one more. Actually, no, I can't respin it one more time. All right. In that case, let's just put in the maximum and go back to gambling.
Let's go gambling.
All right. It still happens twice so that we can get more coins, but they're not going to double again. So let's get it going. And another free spin. $90. Love it. We are just dominating. Lemons and coins, you love to see it. Nothing. Oof. Please. Pretty please. Heck yeah. Diamonds. Now, of course, when the full game comes out, there's going to be a wide variety of different, you know, effects, charms. It's going to be great. I'm excited for it. All right, that brings us up to 417. And we are just about ready to make sure that just about ready to get to the 2,222. All right, back into the game.
Let's go gambling.
And we have no more on our button until we get past this deadline. So, Lady Luck be with us. Okay, extra spin. What are the odds of a 1.5% chance happening twice? And what, 20 spins it's been? More bells. However, I could then ask the question, we've gotten so many of these extra spins. It's crazy. Still nothing. Ooh, ooh. Well, we got some 7s, which 7s pay out a ludicrous amount. Cherries. And another spin. I'm really glad that I upgraded the cherries. You see what I mean? We almost got another 666. I feel like that's not an accurate number of the 1.5%. Oh, cherries, I love you. Both in real life and in this game. And yet another spin. I'm telling you, you get the extra spin charm, and it's going to carry you. It's going to carry you until you beat this demo. Infinite spins, baby! Alright, extra luck. Lemons for lemonade. And just like that, we managed to meet our quota, our deadline. Deposit your coins, the deadline is now! Which, I'm actually really lucky, because otherwise we would have failed. But we got it. You now need to reach the amount of 12,500. Jesus. Seems like a fair amount to reach your final reward. Oof, that is quite a bit. I do not know if we're going to reach that. What do you got for me? Let's see. Honestly, doubling the coins that we don't really need the Clover tickets. Doubling the coins at this point would be best. Give me my money back. Sure. Ready to gamble? Always. Which, this door, I haven't commented on this door. I'm afraid I can't let you do that. I'm wondering that if in the full release we're going to be able to leave this like an ending. Or if this will take us to like another area, another cell to gamble in. That'd be pretty cool. Of course, the people that are playtesting the full game right now, they might be able to tell me otherwise, but not right now, but they would know. All right, big money, big prizes. It is a time to gamble. Give me them coins. Not bad, but we need a lot more than that. That's not good. Oof, oof, oof. More coins, more coins. Alright, what else we got? More coins. Well, we're at 1,000, but we still need another, what, 9,000 more to go? Oof. And we're definitely not getting anywhere with those. Alright, lucky clovers. That was scary. I clinched up a bit, not gonna lie. We got an extra spin. Okay. Lady Luck, help me out. That's a decent amount of coins. We like that. Okay. Well, it's not much, but I'm really hoping that we can get this goal. What's the thing at now? 56? Okay. Let's keep gambling.
Let's go gambling.
Oh, that's right. We used all of our charges. Ah, boy. Alright. Let's keep going. I'm not feeling confident about this, though. Well, the extra spins are giving me a little bit of hope, I guess. But this is a dead run. We had a good run, though. Pretty darn good. More lemons. Alright, Lady Luck, help me out. Oof. Crap. Just crap. Okay, well, let's keep gambling until we fall.
Let's go gambling.
Speed running time. And unfortunately, that is not what we want to see. Not enough coins. What a shame. Yep, that was it. But, what can you do? Alrighty. Well, it seems that Lady Luck was not on my side right now. However, I have already got the special reward. As for what that reward is, I will leave that up to you, dear viewer. I will definitely end up playing this game when it fully comes out. However, that is all the time that I have for right now. If you guys would like to see me try the demo again to beat it, you are more than welcome to comment that, and then I will give it another go. Otherwise, you'll definitely see me playing the full release of the game. Until then, hey, it's Jasper. And I'll catch you on the flip side, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya!